What is up YouTube, Scarido here, and welcome to a new reaction video. So this video is done by Sir Spooks and it's called 13 Japanese ghost videos to keep you up at night. Now obviously, as you can quite clearly see by the lighting in my room, I'm not doing this at night, I am doing it during the day, but there we go. So we're going to get straight into it right now.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 13 Japanese ghost videos to keep you up at night. I find these videos to be very fascinating as they usually follow a very specific formula that you will get to know after watching this video. The people in the videos usually have their faces blurred out and their voices distorted, which is something you should know beforehand. For this video I didn't look so much for authenticity in the clips, but I instead wanted to examine the structure and scare tactics utilized in their ghost videos. Also, videos like these are perfect for building up a spooky mood before the month of Halloween begins. Although many people hate these kinds of videos, and I'm sure many will hate this one too, I still had lots of fun researching it, and I hope you can still enjoy it as their ghost videos are very different from what you usually see. Also, I want to give a huge thanks to Nihongo Johnny for helping me translate these videos. He's a Japanese teacher and has his own YouTube channel where he, among other things, talks about Japanese urban legends and paranormal experiences. So definitely go check out his channel if you're interested in that sort of thing. He
Definitely
has a
check
goal of
his
reaching
channel out.
150 subscribers by October, and I really hope we can help him reach that milestone. With that said, let's begin.
So this video is actually quite old.
We start off the list with the lengthiest video of the bunch. It begins with a few kids trying to set up a phone booth prank. They set up the phone, then go up a bridge to watch people walking past the phone booth get scared by the phone ringing. Several people walk by. Some answer the phone looking visibly frightened, others walk by as quickly as possible. At some point when they've gone inside a car to watch, they look away for a second, and once they point the camera toward the phone booth, a man wearing all black is standing inside holding the phone to his ear. This is strange, since the phone didn't ring.
Okay.
Suddenly, their own phone rings. They answer the phone and the man in the phone booth is suddenly gone. They approach the booth and the phone starts ringing.
Oh,
then
that
this
is
happens.
creepy. Now that would freak me out. That would definitely freak me out if that was happened. Oh jeez. I just saw that. Ooh.
Let's take another look at this scary face.
Yeah, like literally, like, that is creepy.
I definitely haven't seen a ghost video like this before.
I haven't
It
either.
doesn't really follow the same formula as most Japanese ghost videos do. They usually pan the camera around once, where you see something scary in the background, and when the camera pans back, the scary thing is gone. These scary things are usually ghosts, a scary face, or a strange looking creature. This particular video has a much more structured narrative, with a beginning, middle, and end. Broadcasted in November of 1999, the person who posted this was a guard of an underground parking lot building. The narrator goes on to say that the creature moves in a way humans cannot. Even though it's walking, the head does not move at all. On top of that, it disappears suddenly, Finally, the narrator says that what was recorded was the spirit of a woman.
How?
Okay. Oh, there I see it. Right by the car.
もう一度
I mean, that's... I mean, yeah, it just literally just walks into frame.
人間とは思えないその動き
It's one of the most famous videos I've put on this list and has piqued the interest of many. Let's take another look, zoomed in and slowed down.
Yeah, I mean, the head doesn't move at all. I mean, now that because I've got it on full screen, it's a little bit more distorted for me, but when you look in the box that's just here somewhere, there, then you'll see it in a bit of a better quality because it's much smaller. I've got, you know, that's my right hand, but it's, yeah. I mean, that is weird.
In the end, the narrator says that the woman might be reaching out through the internet and across the seas to seek out our help. That's definitely a theory I haven't heard of before.
It's definitely different.
This CCTV footage shows a hospital hallway, and nothing special happens except people going through and doing their usual tasks. But at some point, a wheelchair with no one in it rolls into frame by itself, and if you look closely, it looks as if a spirit is sitting in it. A woman exits a room and removes the wheelchair.
Okay. Just taking a little bit of time. That's fair enough. Okay. So... wheelchair randomly rolls into view? Oh yeah, I can see that. Okay, it's a little bit clearer in the video over there, so... yeah, that's weird. Interesting, but weird. Didn't even notice.
I'll try and enhance the video so we can get a better look at the alleged ghost.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it is a bit blurry, but you definitely see something in it and then get out of the chair. Or the wheelchair, I should say. Okay, that's actually a little bit easier to actually see. Yeah.
I've seen American videos that are similar to this one, such as a ghost ascending from a hospital bed.
I've seen that one as well.
I've never seen a video of a supposed ghost in a wheelchair. It's certainly a very creepy clip.
Oh god, ads.
Fly hundreds of ships as you fight, explore, and
God
trade across a
damn it,
vast
stop ads. There we go. I should have just let this video run
begins
beforehand.
with a man turning on his camera in the middle of a forest, with a tent set up in the background. He tells us his name, although the name is censored. He then goes on to say that today he quit his job. This is an ominous beginning, and you may have thoughts as to what this could lead to. Next up, we see him lying on the ground before getting up slowly. As we transition into the night, he's sitting outside illuminated by a lighter, eating some food. Before going into the tent, He uses a flashlight to see if anyone is out there in the forest with him.
Yeah, because that's the last thing that you need while camping out in the forest.
The following night, the man starts communicating with the camera again. He says, quote, "Spending time like this alone in the middle of nowhere, your way of thinking changes. You don't need them all, a car, a house, a family or friends. You don't need them. You don't need society to endure all of it." End quote. As he's talking, tall dark shadows begin approaching him from behind. As they get close, they stop to look at him threateningly. The man runs away as the shadowy figures follow.
I know in Japan that there is a suicide forest, but I don't know if this is where it's taking place. Oh yeah, you can see the arm there. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's more than one of them. Okay, if this is real, that would be freaky as all hell. There's literally a group of shadow people. I mean, that's...
It is not specified which forest he sets up a tent in, but the first thought that struck my mind was the Japanese forest we've all heard many stories about since the controversy
exactly what I said.
This year, that I will not put a name on. All I'm saying is that there's a terrifying forest in Japan, and whether or not this video takes place in this forest, it certainly seems to be located there. It could also simply be inspired by the real-life forest.
I mean,
what the shadowy figures are supposed to be or represent is also unknown. Could they in some way be linked to this man's supposedly sad story, or do they simply haunt this forest that he chose to sleep in? It's a mysterious and creepy video that will make you think twice before you venture inside any Japanese forest at night.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, but you just don't know.
Another piece of CCTV footage shows a street in Japan, although the exact location is unknown. It's a rainy night, therefore people are walking through the street with umbrellas. Suddenly, the spirit of a girl fades into existence, watching the busy people walking by. None of them can see the girl, and as a woman walks in front of her, she vanishes.
Okay. Oh yeah, you see her right there. I mean, I keep on looking to my other monitors to make sure that it's actually been shown.
This video plays out like a very typical Japanese ghost video.
Yeah.
The spirit that appears on camera fades away as soon as something blocks our view of it. The same happens when a camera is moved around in other videos, where the spirit disappears as soon as the camera points away from it. It's a trick very often used in horror movies, and I suspect it's a clever use of scare tactics the Japanese like to use to entertain viewers.
Yeah,
That is to say, if it isn't real, which I'm not drawing any conclusions upon. Like I said, this video isn't so much about authenticity as my usual videos are, but much more aimed toward the spirit of horror and entertainment. What fascinates me is the difference between ghost sightings caught on camera in different territories, which is something you see very clearly in, for example, Japanese, American and Indian ghost videos.
Well, the thing is, the Japanese do horror like brilliantly. They're like the gods of horror.
Yet another piece of CCTV footage. This camera I'm not really sure where is located. It would appear as if people are getting some type of food or drinks from a vending machine, but whether they would usually set up a camera there, I don't know. But I guess that's besides the point of the video. In it, the spirit of a girl appears behind someone, very much like the style of the previous video. Let's take a look.
Okay. I mean, I could have swore I saw it over his shoulder. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. That happened.
You may not have noticed, but the ghost
It was
girl
twice, wasn't
actually
it?
appears twice.
Yeah.
Let's watch it again, slowed down and zoomed in.
Yeah, right over his shoulder, right there. I mean, that's something that you just do not want to see. Because you would think that after that it would still be there. But then, right there.
Whatever you may think, it's a creepy clip that makes you consider if you're actually being watched by a ghost, right this second.
Yeah, thanks for that, Sir Spooks.
Japanese TV shows often have what is called a wipe, which is basically a small box containing a celebrity reacting to whatever's happening on screen. In this case, scary ghost sightings. In this segment, the narrator tells us the following. A couple came to the park in the middle of the night to take their beloved dog for a walk. During that time, the dog started acting strange. Their usually docile dog started barking as if to warn them about something. Just as the dog had warned, a strange creature approached them. Take a look at the clip.
不気味なものが迫っていた。
Okay. Okay. That just looked like a mannequin head. I mean, I know that in Japan they have spirits known as yokai, but that looks like a mannequin
The
head.
scary face appears out of nowhere, which typically scares the celebrities watching the sightings unfold. Some have pointed out that it looks like a mannequin head,
Yeah.
but as the narrator told us, this was some kind of creature that approached them. Nevertheless, it's an effective jump scare, something usually seen in these TV shows.
I still think it's a mannequin head. It's... I know. I personally think it's a type of mannequin head.
3 boys go to investigate an abandoned house at night. One of them says, "This is it, this is the place." So one could think they may have heard rumors about this place, since they've gone there at night to check it out. Once inside, one of them asks if it's a Japanese-style room, and they notice that there's some new stuff mixed in with all the old stuff. At some point, if you look closely behind one of the guys, you'll see a figure inside a closet, which almost appears to be hanging upside down, although it's quite hard to tell. The cameraman pans away from the closet and then back again. Of course, the figure is now gone.
Okay.
本当だ。なんか綺麗。ちょっと新しい。先輩と思って誰か住んでんじゃん。マジで。どうする来たら。怖いやなそれ。
Okay.
とかじゃなくて。
Wouldn't say that was a figure, but...
Let's take another look, slowed down and zoomed in.
Yeah, because I mean, even I struggled to see that. It looks like nothing to me apart from a dress.
What do you guys think it looks like? It does look as if someone is hanging upside down inside the closet.
Or it's just a trick of the light.
This piece of video surveillance footage is quite different from the others.
Okay.
It does apparently show a spirit of sorts, but this time the camera is also thrown to the ground, supposedly by the ghost. It happened in 2009, close to 11 PM.
Oh, 11
Take
years
a
ago.
look.
Okay. So got camera moving. Oh, there goes the camera. And there it went.
Now let's take another close look, as you probably didn't notice the strange looking face appearing out of nowhere inside one of the cars. Could this be the ghost somehow gaining control over the camera or something else?
So I saw it
It's
then.
definitely one of the more puzzling and mysterious clips of the bunch. In this video, which comes from a Japanese TV show, the narrator tells us the following. A paranormal detective went in to investigate a mysterious voice. He took out the thermal camera to check the disbursement of heat to find the cause. Sometimes you can see things you can't see with the human eyes with this camera.
Very true.
What appeared on the screen was a blue figure that let off no heat. Is this cold shadow the mysterious voice of what's been troubling the residents? Now take a look.
時折目に見えないものの存在を捉えることがあるという。
それこの辺ですよね。何本か入ってるやつですよね。それじゃないんです。
すると肉眼では見えないはずの何者かが映り込んだ。
なんかな。ちょっともう一回見せてもらっていいですか。なんかお札かもしれないんで。
Ooh.
なんか
Okay.
映りましたね今ね。映りましたね。あれ？
That's
映
different.
し出されたのは全く体温を感じさせない青い人影。
That's impressive. That is
So was
really
this the
impressive.
spirit haunting the house and troubling the residents with its mysterious voice? The spirit itself largely resembles Sadako, the creepy ghost girl from The Ring.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
4 people going inside a house keeps turning on and off the lights while filming. In the clip, a ghost can actually be seen twice. Take a look and try to see if you can spot it.
I mean, I think I saw it before when they turned in the camera.
Now I'm guessing most of you didn't see anything. That's because you need to enhance this footage with the use of brightness and contrast. Only
Alright.
then something strange can be seen.
So it may not
Let's
have been
watch
what
it again, this time enhanced.
So it may not be from what I saw before. Oh, okay, there's someone sitting there. Okay, I see that now. Now that's different. Oh, Christ, right there, okay.
Now that is one hell of a creepy looking ghost. It strikes me with the same fear that I get from scary mannequins.
Yeah. Oh, don't zoom in, thank you.
This video seems to be some sort of a scary ritual performed by a group of friends. It begins at a train station. The boy filming says, "This is a magic trick. Here we go, I'm going to scatter them." Now they're scattered. Then the girl replies, "Step 3 is done." The boy asks if it's over, to which the girl says it is. He then wonders if it's okay. Later they arrive at Tsukiji Station. They find a paper on the ground and exclaim, "That's it, it worked. Okay, we're done." They finally get on the train. The boy then says, "This is the last step, so we have to obey it, or else." What he says next is muffled, so it was hard to translate for Nihongo. The 2 girls can be seen sitting beside each other, and it looks as if they might be praying, although I could be wrong. Then, as the boy pans the camera around, a strange person or ghost is noticeable if you look closely.
Yeah, I kinda saw that. Okay. I like that they do the music build up and then suddenly, boom, there. God, that's... ugh!
Let's take another look slowed down.
I'd rather you didn't.
Were they perhaps trying to summon a spirit? Whether or not this was a ghost, a strange looking person or some other type of entity is unknown. But the clip is certainly creepy and may have you think twice about trying out a paranormal game.
Yeah, I would never do it.
An urban explorer investigates an abandoned house. Inside, furniture and objects are scattered around in a messy environment.
I'm actually starting to
At
get
one
goosebumps
point,
now.
he looks inside a mirror twice. The second time, a ghost appears behind him.
Oh, yeah, right there. Okay. That was odd. Probably the spirit of the owner of the house, I would imagine.
To me, this looks like the ghost of an old man, but let me know what you guys think this is. A Japanese commenter mentioned that this may be the spirit of the former master of the house. He says that people who misbehave or trespass the crushed house are seen as rude and will therefore offend the master. Whether this is true, I don't have any info on, but this was just one theory.
Okay.
So that was 13 Japanese ghost videos to keep you up at night. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know these videos are different to the ones I usually showcase, but I like to shake it up a bit once in a while, otherwise I might just go crazy. If you enjoyed, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Alright. So there we go. So I'll leave a link to Sir Spooks' channel in the description below. And yeah, I may react to some more of his stuff in the future. So I'll see you in the next one.